Welcome to my first video about my custom figures. I made a few here and I thought I'd show you how I done them. Some are simple, some are a bit more difficult and unique. To start with, this is my custom 8th Doctor. I bought the War Doctor and found out that I can't put the 8th Doctor's head on the 8th Doctor's body you can get with the 11th Doctor's set. But then I saw something on the internet about using the Connor Cross figure from Primeval and being able to put the 8th Doctor's head. So if I take that off, I can now put it onto him. So I just repainted it, and it's not perfect, it's not something he actually wears, but it looks very much like it, and I'm pretty proud of that one. Secondly is probably the most simple one I've done. I looked up the price of a normal a classic master, such as the one with Jon Pertwee, but the price for him is ridiculously high, so I decided that I was just going to repaint the normal master figure, the one of John Sim, and give him a beard and black hair, so it looks sort of like the classic ones, but obviously not perfect. So I just give him black hair and the famous goatee. And then it sort of puts him as a classic master. Next is my Sherlock figure. Not exactly Doctor Who, but I made it using Doctor Who figures, so if I ever wanted I could do a crossplay with the 11th Doctor or even Capaldi, but not they're going to bring out one in the 5-inch. To start with, I made the one without his coat on. I made him out of an Auton figure, which gives him the his clothes, which are perfect, and sort of the pale look. Unfortunately, of course, his articulation isn't the best, and he has a gun in his hand, but you know, something could happen to Sherlock there. I did his hair using this stuff I call green stuff. I got it from Games Workshop. It's £6.15, and what you do is you make it wet. You add the yellow and the blue stuff together, two different things, and you make it wet. And as soon as it dries, it turns into plastic. And I used it to do lots of things. With this one, I only used it to make the hair, and I painted it black, and I made it look like Sherlock. Of course, that one is pretty pale because I didn't paint his face. But then I wanted to make him in his coat, which was a bit later because it took me a while to find the figures for it. Again, out of an Auton, giving him his black gloves. With his scarf is made out of the green stuff as well on this one, and so's his collar. I did. Now the coat's actually from a David Tennant figure, 10th Doctor, and yeah, so I took that off and painted it black, and I added the red bit on his coat. I painted this one a sort of skin colour, so it looks slightly better than the one without his coat. And yeah, finally I did a 10th Doctor in his tuxedo, which you see in Lazarus Experiment and Voyage of the Damned. I only did this because I had the spare David Tennant figure from the fact I took the coat off another one of these to make my Sherlock. So I decided that I thought I would end up with this. He would look like this. But because because the coat's on him, he actually looks really slim. They kind of don't have all the detail as they do on the one without his coat. So I had to build up his sort of shoulders using the green stuff again. I just painted his tie and stuff white so it doesn't look like it's there, and I added the bow tie again with green stuff. I didn't paint the shoes very well, but I tried to make them black. And yep, I'm not amazingly impressed with that one. I mean, on this pocket you could still half see it. But I had a spare figure, so I didn't need to do something with it. The last thing I want to tell you is my plans for more custom figures that I'm going to hope to do. I'm going to hopefully get an 11th Doctor figure, and I'm going to paint his coat purple and give him the waistcoat. Pretty simple. Possibly his shoes brown. Might use the green stuff to make the coat a bit longer, but pretty simple. I'm also going to get another one, and I'm going to put him into his Victorian coat. I'm going to make his head, I'm going to take off his fringe there. I'm going to make him into really, really old, as he was on Trenzador. But I'm hopefully going to do it so I can change the heads round. So I can put the younger head on that body, and then I'll have all three of them in a row. I'm also hoping to make a Clara. I'm going to use Amy to do that. I'm going to paint her hair brown. I'm going to give her the dress from the 50th, possibly, and put her jacket into like the black leather. I'm also hoping to get the figure from Beast Below, of the older guy, and turn that into Peter Capaldi. So now I've got a 5-inch 12th Doctor. I'll also then put those glasses from that one and put it onto the older Doctor. I'm hopefully going to do. But that'll be in my next video. So thank you for watching, and please remember to comment, rate, like, or maybe even subscribe to see my next video. Goodbye.